Hello, everybody. This is me, Martel. I'm back with a new video. I guess in True Force Lonely video, I was just kind of, I guess the way I was brought up and taught and all that, for example, my parents, may they rest in peace, that they had came at a time like 40 years ahead of me. Like, my dad was like 40 years ahead of me. He was like, when he passed, he was like 64, I was 24. So we had like a misunderstanding growing up. They came from a time where big families were very important, and my mother came from a very similar time. So my parents, most of all, when I talk about Two Force Lonely videos, they never, I taught this from absolute place of loneliness and drinking Panera Bread coffee. Reason I'm making this video one time, I guess, because of outdated, upbringing. I guess when I was coming up, brought up, and all that, that is that don't exist no more. I was talking about chivalry. I was talking about respecting women and all that. But you gotta understand, when I was coming up in the 80s and 90s, I was already considered dead, corny, gay, effeminate. You know what I'm saying? I saw a post actually pretty interesting. I think I put it up there. Hopefully it's still there. Um, that a lot of black men ain't taught the value of a good woman. And unfortunately, that's part of the part of the video topic, that is. And the reason I had made this video topic is so compelling because my mother had passed like nearly 20 years. Like next year be the 20th anniversary of her passing, and it kind of like baffling, shocking to me that I had to make a post about this, which is pretty profound. If you notice what this cap says, Team Martel 10K, this new cap I just promoted myself on my business account on TikTok. I'm just have visualized the goal reaching 10K followers and subscribers on my business account. So I apologize, I haven't been doing much on the channel anymore. So yeah, for the True Force Lonely video for this time around, outdated upbringing and rising and all that. And it kind of hit the curve to me that I didn't know anything about a woman in a healthy way, especially talking to my wife and all that, which kind of like profound for this video by itself though. That especially black men was not taught healthily how to see a woman, and that kind of dawns on me that my mother had passed mostly young in my life. Like she passed when I was only 13, and I'll be 33 this year. So I missed out 20 years of outside, and I barely knew my mother too. On that note, not because I'm being, my mother had mental health issues, um, due to somebody had done something horrible to my mother, and like put some spike stuff into the marijuana, and she lost her mind ever since. So mostly it's the family fault. My mother's side that we have of a broken, dysfunctional relations, But that said, this post that I share right there hits me, And I was raised around men, you know what I'm saying? Hardcore men. I was raised around a balance of men. I was raised around, well, my dad, my uncle, they great man. May my dad rest in peace. The pastor, rest in peace. But most of all, I came from old heads, you know what I'm saying? I came from men that's like 3, 4 times older than me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all I've ever been taught around. Then I've been around in the streets or so, in the ghetto and all, growing up. It was just kind of funny. Um, I gotta get away from that sound due to copyrights. Yeah, it's just baffling to me too. I have to make a video about this. That it's very sad to say how easy dysfunctional families are, But I did not notice that growing up, But I think because due to out, if I was raised in my parents' time, I would be more fluent, understanding of, be more of a husband kind of type, I understand a lot of men, especially black men in America, are raised to be manipulators, players, tricksters, scammers, womanizers, woman beaters, and so forth, which is sick of itself, The reason I make this compelling video, and that is because I want to make a topic for you men, especially interaction with a woman, you know. And I kind of realized a lot of my topics was a lot of women said I was disrespectful back in my videos and all that. And I've been looking back at it once in the good blue moon. They got a valid point. But I still stand what I made, you know, especially the parts I don't date single mothers. Y'all can watch that. But nonetheless, I want to talk on a healthy, constructive way. You know, I'm learning that it's not right that man and woman think it's okay to degrade each other. You know, and especially just kind of remind me of the lady that from Norwich kind of talk how men and women in America do not have a healthy viewpoint when it comes to sexual relations. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of true. Men and women don't have healthy relations, and especially I did not get. I was taught basically for men, just basically strew her and do her and strew her and let her go to the sewers. You know, that's actually me. But on that note, a sad note, I had to say this too. I wish I know healthy relations with a woman. You know, sometimes I kind of realized that as talking to my wife and all that. Both me and my wife come to like a conclusion that she didn't have a healthy relations with I guess, with a father or anything, with her father. But that's all I can say about that. But yeah, but all right. I'm just trying to move around so I hope I don't get no copyright issues. Um, that's why I move around too. Yeah, it's just it's so baffling how men and women, especially, are nowadays destroying each other. You know, and it's not cool. It's definitely not cool. You know, but outdated up upbringing, you know, outdated beliefs. You know, and true force loneliness. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.